baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Rafael Devers riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the mound now, Reed Detmers. Chris, having a scouting report.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
So stepping in for Boston, Luis Robert. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway.
First pitch, 7:07.
Fouled off. He was late. The wind of the pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He wastes no time on this one. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Jackson Holliday in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Kicks and fires. Gonna count 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they can't get the out. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Man aboard, and here is Devers, the American League leader in RBIs this year. And ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Red Sox already leading. Swings through him for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. Tristan
Casas
up next for the Red Sox.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Wouldn't chase that time. Casas in his 5th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium. And on the hill, Tanner Houck. And Singy, as you know, he took home the AL Cy Young Award last year.
Well, look, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. In there at the knees for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one not close. And the count is 2-0. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup. Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Here's Tyler O'Neill. The wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next for the Red Sox, Edmanuel Valdez. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And a foul ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. Anthony around third. He'll score easily. And they take a 2-run lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Mitch Garver up to hit here.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Ground ball left side. Sends it to first. Now they get the out. And here is Luis Angel Acuna. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. It's 3-zip. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Robert, the next to hit, takes outside. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. I say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's
2 balls,
inside.
2 strikes.
Two now. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout sizing it up. Makes the catch, inning over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mike Trout. And the pitch. That's in there. Going 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 2. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
And the right-hander deals on the ground, and foul ball. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for which you can handle. Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step up.
Trout on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw the second tag. Out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The Red Sox leading by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. In there safely.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And at first, next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's through there for a strike. And he deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Angels leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Back in Anaheim, top half of the 3rd inning, and now the shortstop, Jackson Holliday. Detmers back to work. That one missed.
Count 1-0.
A little out out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to center. Trout settles under it. And there's 1 down.
Now back, the third baseman.
And here is Devers. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. The lefty fires. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. His 90th home run of the season. It's 4-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
1 out, base is empty. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. He hit into a double play his first time up. This one in the air center field. Nito brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. That one ripped. Way back there. Boom goes the dynamite. It just got out of here. His 59th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The pitch. Outside low. And 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That's out to center field. Trout is there. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. High fly ball out into left center field. 1 up, 1 down. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The Red Sox leading by 5 here in the last half of the 3rd. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the Angels are gone in order. It's 5-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now Enmanuel Valdez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Valdez measures 5 feet 8 inches, a career batting average over .325, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 1 away. Mitch Garver up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time. There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Reed Detmers done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Jacob deGrom on the pitch here. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. 1 down. Stepping in, Luis Angel Acuna. He doubled home a run at his first AB. And that's downstairs and outside. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. That's to third, Connor Falefa. They get 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Luis Robert up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one. And he chases that one below the zone. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Barucki, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Trout going back, pulls it in on the warning track. And the Red Sox leave 1 as they are. And we're back. Bottom 4, Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. So now here's the DH, Luis Gonzalez. And downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trout. That clips the corner.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. And 1-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Angels held in check. Still looking at that 5-0 debt. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jackson Holliday. And a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. DeGrom, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
And now 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Rafael Devers. He's already homered in this game. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. 1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So man aboard, stepping in the long ball threat, Tristan Casas. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Soriano to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So they make short work of him there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Angels 0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Ryan Braun. That one's in there. 0-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Here comes a pitch. That's off the mark. 1-2 to count. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And next for LA, Alfonso Soriano. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching him. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap. Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He's now struck out 8 in a row. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard. Still stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony, 1 for 2. Bounce to the right side. Oh, great stop. Throws it away.
Oh, boy. Now batting, the designated
Emmanuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Mitch Garver.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Wouldn't chase that time.
He starts with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one gets past the catcher. High in the air, out to right. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging from second and third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 6-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
On the ground to third. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So digging in, Luis Robert, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Right side. Guerrero after it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. They put 2 on the board on 2 base hits, an error, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Now one out to right. O'Neill drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him, Matt Thaiss. That clips a corner.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Check swing, went around, 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boo. Feeling really good about what he's working with. And That really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball to Bill. That's a base hit.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Connor Falefa up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
The Red Sox up big in this one here in the 2nd game of the series. Swings through that one out in front that time. Up and in, and the count is even 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Out number 3. Angels strand 1. Not going their way. It's new inning getting started, and stepping in for Boston, Jackson Holliday. Up the middle, Soriano. Slings to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Now it's Devers at the plate. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either. Everything came together for him. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus.
Ryan Barucki gets the call from the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago. Two on with 1 out, and now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. That one fouled off. The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. Devers over at second. Casas at first. 1 gone. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
In the air, left field. Gets under it. Hooks it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Guerrero makes the grab, and that's the inning. Boston straight back in Anaheim, bottom of the 7th, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Luis Gonzalez. Fastball for a strike. And big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Chases the fastball up the ladder. Struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Late with the swing there. The punch out there, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Ryan Braun. And this is inside. 2 outs, base is empty. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Angels go quietly there. They continue to trail. Back here at Angel Stadium, we're at the top of the 8th, and now the DH, Manuel Valdez. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Garver now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Luis Angel Acuna. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. He dives, but he can't make the catch. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Luis Robert up next for the Red Sox. Line drive, base hit, right center field. To third. And he's out. Butt down, and that ends the inning. And the right-hander back to work. And a foul ball. The pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2. How? Still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Up the middle. Whips it to Casas. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Clark in the box now. No balls and a strike. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
1 down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. Back there. And it is gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they're on the board. It's 7-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Neto in the box again, takes a strike. The Halos with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the catcher to hit, Matt Theis. Pitch is in there, going 1. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's 7-1. And we're back. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Jackson Holliday. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And Devers hits that one. Guerrero snags it. The throw in. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off.
Definitely a weird play right there. And it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it. But on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
It's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it. And
they get the force, and the inning is over. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Ryan Weathers.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Weathers fires. Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropped. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment or get back on track. His team needs it.
Connor Falefa, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Luis Gonzalez. That catches the corner.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Trout in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball.
The Red Sox up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
That turns out a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The next pitch misses. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Weathers is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, there's no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over there, but they also think that this is a lucky team. Well, that's the thing about baseball. You've got to be good, and you've got to be lucky. Right now, they're clicking on all cylinders, and they're just going to ride it as long as it'll last.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 innings